In today's video, I will be going over every single method out there to level up your weapons, and you will be able to get max level in about an hour with each weapon with this method. If you're new here, be sure to subscribe. We're on the road to hitting 35,000 subscribers and overall 50,000, so I would really appreciate it. And also be sure to drop a like on the video if this did help you out. First thing is first, if you're a PlayStation gamer, unfortunately this will not apply to Xbox and PC. You will get 25% XP boost on your weapons if you party up with someone. Now, if you do not have any friends or anyone that plays the game right now or at all, we do have a Discord server that is linked down in the description, and there is 100% going to be people looking for others to play with, just to, you know, hop in the game together and party up while you go through the different games and level up your weapons. Now, apart from the PlayStation method, we of course have your XP tokens, and right now the only way you can get XP tokens for your actual weapons is number one, completing the campaign and getting 5 hours each of weapon XP and player XP, buying the Vault Edition, which gives you 10 hours of XP of both player and weapon. And do bear in mind, if you are buying the actual Vault Edition, make sure you buy it from either the Modern Warfare 2 menu or Warzone or Vanguard specifically, or even Cold War. If you buy it outside of the actual in-game menu, unfortunately you will not be receiving these XP tokens. It's kind of really bad in my opinion, like they've hidden it from a lot of people from finding out, but do bear in mind you have to do that. And also there's other promos out there in the world right now, specifically the Mountain Dew promo that is in America. This one will reward you with a bunch of different weapon XP tokens. Now, to get into the modes, you can actually play multiple different ones, and I will be talking about them specifically. First thing is first, the XP right now inside of Modern Warfare 2 works in a very interesting way, because no matter what, everything will count towards your weapon XP. No matter what you do, if you get a grenade kill, if you get a stun, anything like that will count towards your actual weapon damage. Now, I'm not entirely sure if score streaks count, but things like tanks inside of the game, if you hop into a tank in Ground War or Invasion and drive around with it while having a weapon equipped, this will actually work towards your actual weapon level. On top of this, if you play modes that are objective based, like let's say kill confirmed, and you collect the dog tags, this will also count towards your weapons. Now, I don't know if this is going to be lasting forever, but it's something to do bear in mind. But specifically, my favorite mode to get weapons leveled up super fast, and I mean super fast, is Invasion. And especially if you're a PlayStation gamer playing with your friends, you can get up to 4 or 5 weapon levels each time you play, and there is a bit of a strategy to go about completing it. Number one, for your field upgrades, you 100% want to have tactical insertion and also the munitions box. You can actually run around with 2 different field upgrades, and the reason you want both of these is tactical insertion will allow you to spawn anywhere you want and keep that spawn, because Invasion takes forever to get around. Other ways to actually get around very efficiently is driving vehicles. So each time you respawn, and let's say you are on the other side of the map, wherever you want to be, just get into a vehicle and drive there. Personally, I've kind of never really abused that, but it's a really effective way of getting around, or at least finding players. And also, the reason you want the munitions box is because you will find that spot you really like where you can kill players, bots, and other stuff like that, and having that munitions box will allow you to reload your ammunition very fast and very efficiently. Now, the main thing you want to do inside of Invasion is go to the enemy side. This is always my objective whenever I play, and you can actually do this with any kind of weapons. For example, as you can see, I am using pistols. These are the most recent weapons that I unlocked platinum on, and what I always did was I walked through the buildings personally, but another way of getting around is going around on the sides of the maps. This is a really good way of getting around, and of course, again, if you take a vehicle to get to the enemy side, this will be really good. Now, you do want to get to the enemy side because, well, they will be respawning there, but personally, the reason I really like going there is because I look for choppers. Now, this is a huge one in my opinion, and I haven't seen a lot of people mention this. If you find choppers around the map that spawn in bots, this is essentially the best way to farm XP. And the cool thing is, mailing these AI will actually give you XP also, because sometimes, since this is Invasion, you will run out of ammo ridiculously fast. So running up to these actual bots and mailing them whatever you have, you will be unlocking progression towards this actual weapon that you are using as well. In my opinion, this is the best way of going about unlocking weapon levels, specifically looking for the bots, because they give you the same exact amount that normal players would of XP. Also, in addition, if you do get those assists, they will also count towards your weapon. You won't be getting the full amount of XP towards that weapon, but but it's still a good amount in my opinion. So in conclusion, the best ways of going about unlocking your weapons is if you're on PlayStation, playing with other players to get that 25% XP boost. Playing Invasion is probably the best way of going about it, but you can also play other modes if you prefer a more faster pace like Kill Confirmed, Hardpoint, Domination, because most of that will also count towards your weapon level. And lastly, whenever you actually use your weapon tokens, your XP will be going absolutely crazy if you use these strategies. Now, as I always say with these weapon guides, the meta always changes, and I did make one a few days ago, and personally I didn't include this much information. Also, on top of this, there are plenty of other strategies out there, including glitches and other ways like that, but personally in my opinion, glitches are just not the way to go about. I'm more of a player that likes to use strategies that won't get nerfed in 5 seconds. Then again, this is Infinity Ward and they do like taking their time. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. If you've watched this far, hey, how are you? Hope you're okay. Be sure to subscribe, be sure to drop a like at the video, and of course, as always, I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out.